and welcome to this week's episode of Let Us Look at the League. I'm Lawrence Mangenje. So the two things we're going to be discussing today is the proposal made by ZIFA to the Premier Soccer League concerning the increase in the number of teams from 18 to 20, as well as the Warriors' performance in the ongoing international break. So ZIFA, through their General Secretary Yvonne Manwa, wrote to the Premier Soccer League proposing the increase in the number of teams participating in the country's top flight league from 18 to 20. The decision, according to ZIFA General Secretary Yvonne Mapika Manwa, is informed by the following key considerations and justifications. Number one, alignment with international best practice. A 20-team league structure is widely adopted by football leagues and globally provides for a more comprehensive competition calendar aligned with the FIFA calendar year. Number two, enhanced competition balance and opportunities. So those are the things ZIFA considered in making a proposal to the Premier Soccer League as far as the expansion of the league itself. Let's hear from Manwa herself, as well as PSL newly appointed Chief Executive Officer Rod Otabe, speaking to the media on the sidelines of the ongoing workshop in Harare.
Maybe just your thoughts on the ongoing workshop and discussions. What outcomes you guys are looking forward to?
It's an important engagement forum for the Premier Soccer League. As you have seen, we have invited stakeholders across the divide, from the clubs to other stakeholders that include the referees, the media fraternity, and a whole lot of other stakeholders that we have, including our sponsors. They've been present at this workshop, and it's been an eye-opener because when you develop a strategy, it's important sometimes to get an outside view, and this is what we seek to do. We've taken all suggestions on board. We have made plans for the period 2026 to 2029. With the help of the stakeholders, we have refined those plans, and in the next coming few weeks, we'll be sitting on the living document so that we bring it to life, and as soon as we hit 2026, we are on the ground running with a live document.
Maybe just your thoughts on the ongoing Youth League workshop.
I think it's very insightful, a step in the right direction. It's important to plan out yourselves as you head into the future. I think that gives everybody, and the fact that they've brought in everybody to contribute makes it a we project and not just a them project, which is very important. I think they're talking about pertinent things that also relate to us, club licensing, things that we can't run away from, like refereeing and how to handle it. So it's been a very candid discussion, talking about things that are critical and that will uplift football. And I found it very insightful, very good, and a proper step in the right direction.
Maybe only the upcoming topical issue of league expansion you proposed to them. Maybe what's your expectations?
So it's a proposal. We want them to just discuss it. It's not to say we are expecting a lot of it. It's a proposal. It's for us to then get feedback from you, the stakeholders, including them. So I can't really comment further than that because it's really just to say let's have a discussion on it. What are your thoughts? And then we consider those thoughts going forward.
So that was ZIFA General Secretary Yvonne Mapika Manwa, as well as newly appointed Premier Soccer League Chief Executive Officer Rod Otabe, speaking on the sidelines of the workshop ongoing in Harare. Now, the boys finally won. After 12 long months, the Warriors finally recorded a victory on the international stage. Mario Marinika's charges stunned a World Cup-bound Qatar 2-1 yesterday. It was a come-from-behind victory with Munashe Garanganga as well as Bill Antonio on the score sheet for the Warriors. It was a massive result heading into the AFCON. Look, there were a lot of things that were said in the build-up to the international break. The defeat to Algeria, a lot of people were not happy with the result. Naturally, after a national team loses, people actually not showing a bit of confidence in the newly appointed coach, saying he's not good enough. But, well, after the defeat to Algeria, which I think was expected, because there was no way a team can actually lose to Lesotho and then go on to beat Algeria 3 weeks later. That is not possible. But Mario Maranika, against all odds, led his charges to a crucial, confidence-boosting 2-1 victory over Qatar, in Qatar for that matter. But look, what do you think? What is it that you guys think? 33 days to go before the AFCON finals. A massive victory as far as the AFCON is concerned new coach, new system, new philosophy. Look, there were a lot of reports in the build-up to the clash of Mario Marinica clashing with the players and stuff. But, you know, as I'm told, a meeting was held between the ZIFA officials, the coach and the players, and they are now speaking in one voice heading into the AFCON. Can Zimbabwe do well with AFCON? That is the million-dollar question on everyone's lips. Can Zimbabwe proceed to the knockout stages of the continental extravaganza? That is a question that a lot of people have. But why not? We are talking about a coach who has done it before. Marinica was in charge of Malawi when they beat Zimbabwe in the 22 edition in Cameroon. Look, Zimbabwe were even under the guidance of Norman Mapeza, a very, very celebrated coach. So why can we not believe as a nation that Marinica can do wonders? After beating Qatar, confidence booster, massive win. So why not? Let's just see how it goes. Share your thoughts and comments in the comment section as we build up to AFCON. Is Marinica capable of making the Warriors proceed to the knockout stages? We'll see how it goes. That was Latest Look at the League. Thank you for watching and see you next week. Cool.